Hi, it's Jefferson. Welcome to Home Sweet Home, a program that airs every Saturday from 12 o'clock p.m. until 12:30 p.m., highlighting pioneers and innovators in the real estate and mortgage business. I'm here with our guest co-host. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Patrice Sanderson with Design Living Real Estate and Maxwick Realtors, and I'm guest co-hosting today for Home Sweet Home, and I'm super excited.
Fantastic. We are joined today by two innovators, two pioneers, two corporate leaders in the mortgage and real estate business. Also, Mr. Mark Johnson, a true pioneer in the real estate business. Buckle your seatbelts and get ready. Mr. Kellum is going to, in just a few seconds, join us and share with us a vast array of knowledge with respect to mortgages, with respect to helping our community. Get ready, get ready, get ready. After this commercial break, we'll be joined by Mr. Kellum of Kellum Mortgage.
Jefferson Elite Transportation. Elevate your journey with our fleet of premium BMWs like the 740i X-Drive for up to 4 passengers. Experience luxury with plush leather seating, ambient lighting, adjustable privacy shades, plus a state-of-the-art infotainment system. We specialize in seamless and luxurious travel, perfect for airport shuttle services, concerts, weddings, night out on the town, and more. Call now to book your elite experience at 248-971-8954.
West Coast Meds is a family-owned and operated small business by lifetime Detroiters. So when you step inside our doors, we make sure you feel treated just like family. Come roll with us and receive nothing but good vibes, good energy, and good prices. Here at West Coast Meds, our customers matter. Making sure you receive top quality and service is our mission. Give us a call at 313-788-1111 or drop in on us at 8620 Linden Street. Come roll with us.
Hi, I'm Anthony Kellum with Kellum Mortgage. I've seen these economic cycles before, and I'm telling you it's time to refinance and pull some cash out of your home or rental property. Pay off credit cards or make investments, and make the equity work for you. Property is power and family is job one. Ask us about our bank statement program. No W-2s or tax returns. At Kellum Mortgage, be assured you will get the best mortgage option that is right for you. Call today or go to kellumloans.com.
Hi, welcome back to Home Sweet Home. Again, I'm your host, Jared Jefferson. Listen, years ago, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said that we stand as an isolated island in the midst of a vast ocean of prosperity. Mr. Andrew Carnegie said years ago that 90% of millionaires are made through owning real estate. In that vein, I'm here with one of the innovators in the mortgage industry, Mr. Kellum. Mr. Kellum is iconic not only to the Detroit community, but to the state of Michigan. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was not just a civil rights leader, but he pioneered economics. He taught Black people how to own real estate, how to overcome financial hurdles in order to inherit money and things of that nature. In that vein, I'm here with one of the leaders in the mortgage industry going all the way back to the late 80s, early 90s, Mr. Kellum of Kellum Mortgage. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
All right.
That's awesome.
Let's look at the camera and just tell people who you are. If they don't know, shame on them.
I'm Anthony Kellum, president of Kellum Mortgage. I've been around 30 years in the business, and it's been a roller coaster ride, and that's the only talent, only skill I have. So
okay,
I love it. That's about it.
Okay, Mr. Kellum, you how people do anything is how they do everything. And over the years, I've observed you to have a spirit of excellence about what you do with respect to mortgages. What gets Mr. Kellum out the bed in the morning?
Just don't want to lay there too long. I'm getting older. Don't want to get too stiff, so I got to keep moving. But I love real estate. I've always loved doing mortgages. Okay. Genuinely helping people before the house giveaway. I remember when I got my first job out of college, and a young lady, black lady, in Grosse Pointe wanted to put her home on layaway. And I remember some of the people at the office laughing at that, and I took that as an opportunity. Well, you typically don't put a home on layaway.
Right.
And that was what started the whole property is power movement and my mission in life. Now it got broader as I went on. Kellum Mortgage, we did some great things, but the mission has been the same. And now the older that I get, the more passionate I've become about making sure that my legacy is not only leave my kids an inheritance and my grandkids an inheritance, but also my community an inheritance.
That's awesome.
And that inheritance is understanding the real power of ownership, the real power of property, and that is property as power.
And I'm actually glad you brought that up. People think that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. But I redefine that philosophically. I think vehemently that the definition of insanity is when the abnormal becomes normal. In the Black community, renting has become normal. We feel like sometimes we have to have a landlord. And the problem with that is that I believe that landlords make money when they're sleeping. And our people, I know you have a in-depth passion with respect to addressing the needs of Black people to own some property. Can you elaborate on that passion? Because you're a pioneer in that area.
Well, so the thing is, for me, I think coming out of the George Floyd situation really impacted me really impacted me at a level that was, like I said, I need to do something. And my children, just to put perspective on this, my kids are young and they're energetic and they're on fire. And they wanted to go out and riot and, march and talk.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And I was worried about that. And I remember my oldest daughter was like, Dad, if you've been in a lot of rooms, you've been really blessed. But, like, did you raise your hand enough?
Wow.
And man, that just hit me.
Conscious check.
And I was like, well, probably not.
All right.
Now I was like, boom,
right.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
But having said that, it's like, owning real estate is crucial, man, to our community, to the fabric of who we are as a people, how we build, how we grow. People who own homes are more likely to go to college, less likely to go to jail, more likely to become stakeholders in their community. And in particular, for African American people, Black people, real estate is how we pass on wealth, inheritance, and that nature. So,
and the other one is life insurance.
And the other one is
people have become millionaires through life insurance policies as well. But and we got to get out the mindset in our community that life insurance is GoFundMe. That's not life.
Well, so I think your show, you'll highlight all these issues and disparities. For me, I don't know much about. I got life insurance, and I don't know about a wealth factor, but I do know I've made a lot of money in real estate. I mean, I did the landlord deal. I wrote books on property's power, building wealth in distressed neighborhoods. And that was probably more canned than anything. But look at the development in Detroit, across the country. We need to be participating in that. We need to be sitting at the table. And we should be sick looking at all this empty property, all this opportunity. I went through a local neighborhood the other day. I saw a bunch of our Mexican, Hispanic brothers and sisters attacking a neighborhood.
Wow.
A neighborhood that we wouldn't go in, that we wouldn't be bothered. And I'm happy for them.
You mean attacking in terms of ownership?
Yeah,
Buying.
yeah.
Right.
Buying, working, painting, kids with paint bucket. Right. We won't do those things. And we are losing the economic battle. And I think, for many of us, this is it. This is how we send kids to school. This is how we pass on wealth and protection. Like when I started Kellum Mortgage with a loan out of my house. I took out an equity loan out of a home. I paid high interest on it, and I grew that loan into big house. And all, I grew it into a bigger headache. But my point is, I wouldn't be able to send a kid to college. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be able to help my dad pay for my dad's funeral, my mom's funeral, right? Those types of things, I wouldn't have been able to do that. And I'm not a smart guy. But more importantly, I just want us to drive home a couple of things that I'm old now, so I'm getting I don't care. I don't have that, what's the word? I'm not political as much anymore. I don't understand why cats aren't calling me.
Right.
I do mortgages. I'm the best ever.
Right.
I've given back to this community. I gave 11 houses away, 9 cars away.
Right.
I wasn't a basketball player or a football player. I was just a guy, and I legitimately, we got a lot of pub on it. and I got a lot of attention, but I do take it kind of personal. Sometimes cats be like, hey, Mr. Kellum, I just bought a house. I went there and I went to there. I be thinking like, dang, like, man, you didn't think about me on that. That's how I make money.
Right.
You know? So
Right.
how I'm able to eat is
Right.
by doing mortgages. And I think if as a group of people, we need to understand how to spend our money together. I made all my money with Black folks.
Right.
So I feel like I want to give back to that community. I want to help. My son played hockey, and I used to advertise in the Detroit Red Wings.
Right.
And I never got any deals out of that. He got bragging rights. I saw your dad on TV, the commercial.
Right.
I pointed, these cats wasn't spending no money with me at the Red Wings game.
And, and I'm very passionate about that. I non-apologetically operate the largest Black-owned advertising agency in the state of Michigan. We represent literally thousands of dollars a month to the TV stations. I'll run into Mr. Kellum, and I couldn't exaggerate this, business owners, Black business owners that say, I want to do a commercial to attract white people. And I'm thinking to myself, the diversity for any business should be there. But I non-apologetically am passionate about putting Black people on TV because otherwise they would not know the vehicle or the avenue for getting there. And I understand that. So Nike biggest customer is Black people. So why Black people can't have their biggest customers be Black people? I synergize with what you're saying there. Like when people say, man, do a commercial, I want to attract white people. Okay, I appreciate the attitude for diversity, but let's not act like thousands of millions of dollars do not circulate through the Black community.
I think that's you raise a great question. I guess for me, I just want us all to be successful.
Absolutely.
Every person to make it and be on top. I want a world that we all can hang out and play together, white and Black. I want what Dr. Martin Luther King wanted. And I don't want people to take it. Sometimes you start talking about Black people. I've lost LinkedIn followers and all of that. Like, don't take my message of, hey, economically, we need to move forward as a Black power movement, or like I'm trying to say the white man has held us back. I'm saying, yeah, you are responsible systemically for issues, and we just got to get those out on the table, and we got to talk about those and fix those and move forward so that we can be a great country, a great America for all of us.
Right.
So I just feel like I just really feel strongly on property as power. That's my new thing. We're going to be rolling out some seminars and conferences across the country.
Now say that again.
Yeah.
You're going to start.
And it's going to be hot. So what I'm excited about, this is a dream that I've had. We've got a major sponsor. I'm waiting to sign on a dotted line, but you show up and you will have a speaker, credit repair, educational down payment assistance.
Wow.
And on site, you can apply and be approved. So I want to put together the largest home origination ever done in the country. So, I mean,
how far are we from rollout?
I don't know. Like, I'm maybe this time next year.
Hey, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about that, and we're bringing in some speakers that can give us motivated, and it's just a platform. I'll be in the background, and I just want really people to think about, when they think about Anthony Kellum, to think about real estate.
Right.
They think about ownership. Oh, the other thing too is, like, look, it's the best time, man. The rates aren't as bad as people are making it out to. Don't be married to your interest rates. Like, the rates were crazy a few years ago, 2%, 3%. That was an anomaly.
Right.
Like, these are, they may be a half, a quarter, a little higher than where they need to be.
Right.
But don't be married to your rate. Don't let that stop you from becoming a homeowner, because guess what? Rates are going to drop. And you'll be able to refinance.
What's the best way? Fixed or variable?
In my opinion, it all depends, but I would have to lean on fixed rate mortgages.
Okay.
Just something that
They're
you know.
economy proof.
Yeah, and you just know what your payment's going to be every month. You're not taking a gamble, and I don't think we as a people work well in that per se.
Right.
But I would say, 15-year or 30-year fixed. You can always pay additional towards it and get it down.
Right. So today is a Saturday afternoon. It's got to be about 12:15 now. Not me, but speaking from a perspective of realities in our community. I'm this guy that's sitting at home with my wife watching television, right? And we're in a 1-bedroom apartment and we want to buy a house. Where do we start?
pick up the phone, give me a call. My phone number is 313-263-6388. Let's talk about it. I'll walk you through your credit. We got a great team. I'll walk you through how much money you need. Maybe we get some down payment assistance. I mean, part of my passion is like the homeownership rate for Black folks is 44% compared to 77, 76 for white folks.
So let's tell me why.
And what I would like to accomplish, I would like to move the needle while I'm on Earth and get that to 70, 80%.
Well, what's the number one cause of the?
So I think one is mindset, and I think a lot of African Americans, Black folks, are thinking that they can't do it. We spend a lot of money. We move $1 trillion through our community.
Right.
So saving money, planning, not overdoing it, staying within your means, but just save some money. It's hard. It's not as hard as you think. If you eat out all the time, you're going to have to make some sacrifices.
Right. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. And
there are programs out here. There's in Detroit right now has got a nice program that they have $25,000 if you qualify, $15,000 to help buy.
What's the name of that program?
I don't know. It's the Detroit program.
Right.
I'm just telling you.
People can go to the website.
Yeah,
Detroit.
and down payment
Right.
assistant, click that in, and we're doing deals like that, So
Right. So I always believe that if people know better, they do better, right? Like you can't address something if you don't have the tools to address it.
I think that's powerful. Like, so as a success tip along that, I would say, especially when it comes to homeownership and in life, there are no shortcuts.
Right.
Zero. You've got to put the work in, and you've got to fix the problem, and you got to do it. And I come from experience on that twice. The credit, when the credit was messed up, you got to get that credit together. It ain't going nowhere.
And sometimes in our community, the credit is not as bad as a person thinks.
Yeah, a lot of time, 90% is not as bad as you think it is. And the other thing, I'm personally fighting in D.C. Two things I did. I played a major role in lowering the FHA mortgage insurance premium from 0.85 to 0.55, and that lowers the payment.
Okay, fist bump situation.
And I'm also working on a lot of the appraisal bias that's going on right now in the country, so that we've lost $1 trillion in wealth and equity stripping, and for houses that has not appraised, so people can get loans. So just bringing those type of things to the forefront, and being a voice out here behind the scenes for people in DC for my fellow citizens. So that
So you advocating.
Yeah. Homeowner, and I'm proud of that. This is part of these are the legacies that I want to leave behind, to fight.
Right. So digressing to what I was asking. So if I'm sitting at home, my wife and I, we want to get out of a situation, and we want home ownership. The first step is to pick up the phone and call you. Yeah. Call Kellum Mortgage.
Yep.
Right. What phone number is
313-263-6388, or just type in kellummortgage.com. Take you right to my website. You can fill out the information right there. It's a really nice system that we have.
Okay.
See what you qualify for. You don't have to talk to anybody. Yeah. If you're sitting there, if you're in the house, you want to buy right now. So what I like the takeaway to be in Detroit, big entrepreneur time. We've got programs where you don't need tax returns, bank statements. You're looking to buy investment property. We just need the lease agreement.
Right.
We got those programs for FICO scores at 580 and higher.
Right.
So, it's really inexcusable. I bought a lot of property, but I needed tax returns and financials and down payment.
Right.
I mean, it was like...
they put you through the ring.
Yeah, now all you need is a lease agreement. I just,
What's the leverage with a lease agreement?
So a lease agreement would take the place of the income as long as the
But
rental...
it'll take the place of income?
So if you can have the property, a lease agreement to the property, either buy something that's got a tenant or you're going to put a tenant in it. As long as that rental payment on that lease is the same as the mortgage payment with tax and insurance, you're good. And we don't need tax returns. We don't need financials.
No documents.
Well, I won't call it no doc. It's a little more thorough than that. But yeah, pretty much.
Kind of the same philosophy.
So yeah, I think that's for real estate investors, people that want to get in the real estate market, that's a great tool to be able to use.
Right. So I think that mainly in our community, information would be the motivation to get to our people in our community in terms of knowing that they, like you just said a couple minutes ago, sometimes people think they can't do anything that they actually can do. And I think that you play a major role in pioneering that ideology in the city of Detroit in terms of our people. Let me ask you this. I want to challenge you to this on camera. Let's say starting in January, would you be willing once a month to hold seminars for people that will call and register and you school them on how to get a mortgage?
Absolutely.
Can we change the landscape like that?
Yeah, we can do it.
You're the official lender for Home Sweet Home.
I love that.
So
Thank you.
we're going to talk about that every week. And I think it's something I'd like to partnership with you on. Once a month, let's put people in a room and educate them on how to get mortgages and things of that nature. Because I'll tell you something that runs pandemic in our community that's not an anomaly at all, is that sometimes when we have to do a lot of paperwork, we say forget it, right? But if that process can be streamlined through workshops and education, I think we can make something like that happen.
I love it, man. I'm in.
Right.
Mr.
Mr. Kellum, I'm 56 years old. I met you when I was 25 years old. And you were doing your thing then. I have much respect for you. We appreciate you being on Home Sweet Home today. You're a pioneer. You're iconic in the community. If people don't know you, they should be ashamed. But we forgive them. Look at the camera. Tell people where to call you.
313-263-6388. And remember, property is power.
Property is power. Folks, buckle your seatbelts. Don't forget to give Mr. Kellum a call. Even if you know him, call him and say, hey, I saw you on television. Bring some referrals. Bring your families. Bring your friends. Because if you can look up, you can get up. The sky is the limit through Kellum Mortgages. Buckle your seatbelts. We're getting ready for Mr. Mark Johnson. This young man is phenomenal. You want to hear what real estate is all about? Stay tuned. After this commercial break, Mr. Kellum's commercial, as a matter of fact, we'll be talking to Mr. Johnson. Thanks again.
Hi, I'm Anthony Kellum with Kellum Mortgage. I've seen these economic cycles before, and I'm telling you it's time to refinance and pull some cash out of your home or rental property. Pay off credit cards or make investments, and make the equity work for you. Property is power and family is job one. Ask us about our bank statement program. No W-2s or tax returns. At Kellum Mortgage, be assured you will get the best mortgage option that is right for you. Call today or go to kellumloans.com.
West Coast Meds is a family-owned and operated small business by lifetime Detroiters. So when you step inside our doors, we make sure you feel treated just like family. Come roll with us and receive nothing but good vibes, good energy, and good prices. Here at West Coast Meds, our customers matter. Making sure you receive top quality and service is our mission. Give us a call at 313-788-1111 or drop in on us at 8620 Linden Street. Come roll with us.
Jefferson Elite Transportation. Elevate your journey with our fleet of premium BMWs like the 740i xDrive for up to 4 passengers. Experience luxury with plush leather seating, ambient lighting, adjustable privacy shades, plus a state-of-the-art infotainment system. We specialize in seamless and luxurious travel, perfect for airport shuttle services, concerts, weddings, night out on the town, and more. Call now to book your elite experience at 248-971-8954.
Welcome back to Home Sweet Home. I'm Patrice Henderson of Design and Real Estate and Maxwell Realtors, your guest co-host today. And today we're interviewing Mark Johnson of JRG Real Estate. So tell us about JRG Real Estate.
So JRG Real Estate is a real estate brokerage. We also do development work in and around the city of Detroit. We were founded in 2009, but I've been a licensed realtor since 2003.
Okay, awesome. And so as we know, it's still a seller's market. What are you experiencing for your buyers and sellers in this market?
So it's an interesting market. It's very unique. It's we've seen a lot of offers that are getting multiple offers. So for instance, you're bidding on properties and you're marketing the homes and looking to try to get your client the best deal, but you're getting multiple offer scenarios, could be upwards of about 10% over asking.
Right.
So it's a unique market, very, very strong market for sellers. I think it's encouraging still for buyers to get involved in it if they're on the fence deliberating about whether they should continue to rent or get into the market. I would still suggest you do it. And there's a lot of opportunities now with down payment assistance and the like. NACA has a program that offers that down payment assistance too. But for us and our clients, we're suggesting that they still get their feet wet in the market right now, not wait, because I think prices will continue to trend upwards.
Yes, I definitely agree, especially with interest rates starting to trend down and values have been increasing year over year for the past several years. So completely agree with you on that. And you mentioned that you do a lot of developments in different communities. Can you explain different projects you've worked on and what you have coming up?
So we've done projects in the education space. We've done school developments where we've helped schools in and around this area in the Eastern Market region do some expansions there. We've developed a football field at Mack and Shane.
Oh.
We try to take the projects that are interesting, but they're community-based and community-focused. So I'm a native Detroiter, been born and raised here, educated elsewhere. But one of the things we really, really pride ourselves in is doing projects that are meaningful, doing the right things for the right reasons.
Awesome. So it's more about impact than anything else.
It's definitely about community impact. When we got started in the business, most of the things we were doing at an early phase were buying and making investments in the city of Detroit and seeing the resounding impact that investment could have. So that kind of spilled over. And you think about our city, when we have a lot of quality housing, you still need quality education as well. And you need wraparound services to also provide those ancillary resources for students of our community too.
Awesome. So you're making a big difference in the community, which is, it's more rewarding than anything else.
Yes, it is very rewarding, very rewarding. And this is still things that we really need in our community.
Okay. So whether someone's looking to buy or sell a home or work with you on any development projects, how can people reach you?
They can reach us on our website, jrgrealestate.com, or you can feel free to call our office at area code 313-874-0400.
Okay. In case people are writing that down, can you repeat that one more time?
Area code 313-874-0400, or they can reach us via website at jrgrealestate.com.
Well, thank you so much, Mark, for meeting with me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Happy Saturday, and thank you for joining us on Home Sweet Home. And as we always say, Patrice,
there's no place like home.
Thank you.